Hello, I'm Kimberly McLemore and welcome to another episode of 360 and Me in my backyard travel series. We're going to talk about the experiencing of fun vacations, whether they're close to home or unique vacations that are actually from afar, right? And I'm sitting here in my office and it's like, hey, I need a break. And I thought, this would be a good time to share with you some of my favorite spots that I've been able to enjoy earlier this year. And a lot of things that people don't know about me is the fact that I have a job where I travel consistently. And, I go to some really interesting places. But before, I never really took it all in. But you know what? I'm learning to take it all in and just enjoy these opportunities because they may not come again, right? So anyway, like they say, it's not always about working hard. You got to play hard too. So let's talk about the first place that I want to share with you is a beautiful weekend in Leesburg, Virginia at the Lansdowne Resort and Spa, which it's the ultimate close to home getaway for those who live in the Virginia area. And I'm here in the Woodbridge, Virginia area. So it's probably about an hour and a half tops with the traffic, but it is the perfect weekend to enjoy a good spa. If you love to get in some golf, great place to golf, swim, all of these things. The food was phenomenal. The people there at the resort were very friendly, and I just enjoyed also being able to meet other people. And of course, if you're looking for a little bit of romance, you can either take it there or who knows, you might even find it there. But anyway, let me move on to the next place that I really want to talk about and I love the most out of this whole conversation I'm going to have with you today is Colorado Springs, Colorado. It's been many years since I had the opportunity to go to Colorado, but I'm telling you, I love the fact that I was able to go back. And it's just one of the most beautiful places here on God's green earth. It really is. And wow, let me just tell you, first of all, where you should stay if you decide to go to Colorado Springs, Colorado. You absolutely should stay at the DoubleTree by Hilton, which is actually called the DoubleTree by Hilton Colorado Springs. It is amazing for families and of course business trips. This place offers you accommodations that has full restaurants, you have a full bar, you have Starbucks, and the thing also that I loved about being at this location is that you're centrally located close to the airport, the downtown area, and then there's an amazing Broadmoor World Arena, which is literally down the street as well from the hotel, where if you want to go see a great concert or something, that would be the place to go to. And the other thing that I love is that you actually have the Olympic Training Center as well, minutes away from the DoubleTree. So that's just a good tidbit about where you should go to when you want to stay there in Colorado Springs. And it's actually affordable as well. The other place that you absolutely have to go to, if you do nothing else while you're there in Colorado, you have to go to the amazing zoo that they have there. The Cheyenne Mountain Zoo, which is literally built into the Cheyenne Mountain itself, over 6,714 feet above sea level. Hear what I just said. 6,714 feet above sea level. It is one of the highest zoos in America. Now that's saying something. I'm telling you, the zoo was probably one of the most beautiful places I have ever seen, especially built. I couldn't believe it was built in this mountain. The animals were gorgeous. Everything was well kept together. It was just beautiful. And I'm gonna tell you the other thing too, you got great exercise. Even if you didn't want the exercise, you got it, because you're going around in a circle every level to see all these beautiful animals. The other thing that the zoo offers though is great gift shops, eateries, a spectacular mountaineer sky ride, which allows you to see all of the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo, as well as being able to see all of Colorado Springs and the Eastern Plains. And of course, if weather permits, the other thing that you should be able to go and visit is the Will Rogers Shrine of the Sun. Now, when I was there, the weather was not permitting, so we were not able or allowed to actually go to the shrine, but you could literally see this from the zoo. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the Will Rogers Shrine of the Sun also located on the side of the Cheyenne Mountain. Like I said, it's at nearly 8,000 feet. Hear me, 8,000 feet above sea level. That's crazy, right? So it's literally above the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo. That's the reason why you can actually see it from the zoo, because it tiers above the zoo itself. And I'm going to give you just a little bit of history too about this zoo. That the Will Rogers Shrine was actually named by the actor and philosopher and humorist Will Rogers, who unfortunately died in his untimely death in 1935. And so the second purpose of the name is the sun, right? It's about the appreciation of the sun. It captures each morning and evening. It illuminates the tower's stark angels, and that is really a true story. That you can see the elegance of an angel in the air coming from the beautiful shrine itself. So, definitely somewhere that you want to go and take your family and go by yourself. If you're there, like I said, on a business trip, make it a must stop to place. Absolutely make it a stop to place. And then the other thing you want to do in order to end a great day is to go enjoy an evening of good food and drinks at the historic Airplane Restaurant. Yes, I said it. The Airplane Restaurant. And believe it or not, there's literally an airplane in this restaurant. I was actually sitting in this amazing, fully intact Boeing KC-97 tanker with some good friends and colleagues of mine that are there to travel too with me. And we just had a great time. Like I said, the food was fabulous. The atmosphere is fabulous. The people there that worked there were amazing. I love the fact that this amazing airplane, it's in the middle of this restaurant. You literally could enjoy going up to the cockpit, taking photos, and just, seeing all the gear. And there's a lot of great history about this airplane. So you definitely want to make sure that you make that stop and go to. And then also a little bit of history about this is that this magnificent airplane was built in 1953 and refueled aircraft throughout the whole world. Pretty interesting fact, right? All right, so let's move on. The last place I want to talk to you about real quickly is my little weekend getaway by train. You talked about something interesting. That weekend, it was exhausting, exhilarating, and fun all at the same time. I hadn't been on an Amtrak train in years that I could remember. And so my girlfriend and I decided, you know what? It's time to take a nice little trip. I shut down for a while during the summer, and I just needed to breathe. I needed to get away. I needed to have the opportunity to not think about business. And it was our girl time. We relaxed, we shopped, we ate great food, we visited family and friends. And we were able to just, talk about some of our daily experiences. We were able to laugh and cry and support each other on this whole trip. And we started it right there on the Amtrak train, because guess what? We were there for more than 8 hours. Yeah, 8 hours is the minimum. I think we got off probably 10 or 12. But anyway, nevertheless, we had a great time. So just to give you a little bit of information about this amazing Amtrak train that is located in Quantico Marine Corps Base, which is right here in Virginia area. It's surrounded along the Potomac River. Absolutely beautiful. Quaint, little, maybe 1 to 2 miles, and it has all this great historic information about the Quantico itself. And the look of it just looks like it's stuck in time. And that's the thing I think I love the most about being there at Quantico before we got on the train. Finally get on the train, and we are on our way to the quaint little city called Kannapolis, which is in North Carolina. And Kannapolis has a very small population, no more than about 52,000. And then we went on to Concord, and then from there we also visited in Charlotte, North Carolina. So we stayed at this amazing suite called the Embassy Suites by Hilton Charlotte Concord Golf Resort and Spa. Important to know these things, because if you're going to stay somewhere, you want to make sure that you're going to the right places, because believe me, when we got there was many actual hotels, and literally we went to the wrong one for the when we first got there. We were just tired and crazy, but anyway, we got there, we had a great time. And the thing that I loved about this hotel was the suites. It had such a historic look to it. It was beautiful, they were comfortable. All the suites looked the same. I was shocked to see how large they were. And the other thing that I enjoyed was the breakfast. Oh, the breakfast was just off the chain. So you definitely have to go, if nothing else, for the food. And the other thing that I thought was interesting is that they offered every single night free drinks, free wine, and snacks. So you had the opportunity to enjoy the community. The other guests who were staying there, you literally got the opportunity to sit down and talk to them and enjoy the families as well that were there in the middle of this beautiful hotel. But then the best part about it was the opportunity to be a part of the community, which offered such great places to eat and the opportunity to fellowship. And the first place that we went to was this quaint little place called Village Corner Comfort Kitchen and Bar. It's a southern restaurant located there in Concord, but they're known for their fried collard greens. I'm telling you, it was something to die for. I have never had fried collard greens before. They're great for an appetizer, or you can just have it as a part of your meal. And believe me, we enjoyed it. I tell you, I literally got to the point where I probably could have just ate that, because it became such a part of your conversation and a part of the atmosphere that you were there at and enjoying your family and friends. So anyway, we had a great time there. The food was also very good there. The mac and cheese was off the chain, and then you had the sweet potatoes and all of it. Definitely great place to have good southern food. But the other place that I want to tell you about that we had the opportunity to enjoy, to eat, was Haberdish. You have to go to Haberdish. I absolutely think that they beat them just a tad bit more. You talk about good southern food. Now, Haberdish is a sleek southern restaurant known for their fried chicken. I'm telling you, we all like fried chicken, but this place was off the chain when it came to the fried chicken. And I'm the type of person that I really enjoy fried chicken. I don't cook a lot anymore at home, so when I'm out, I truly try to go and enjoy it when I have the opportunity. The place is located in a community called Noda, which is literally a 1 mile radius. So in this little community, which Noda is short for Northern Davidson City, this little community has arts, entertainment. They're known for their electric galleries, their music venues. The neighborhood has a theater. They have artist and gift shops. They have jewelry stores and tattoo parlors as well. And believe me, all of this is true. It's all there in a 1 mile radius. It really kind of reminded me a lot of home here in the Virginia area, especially in Alexandria, where you have Old Town. It kind of reminded me of that atmosphere, but it was a little bit more drawn down because I think you felt more comfortable just really truly enjoying that 1 mile radius in that atmosphere. We got to also meet some amazing street vendors that were there. They had some great items that we were able to purchase and we could communicate with them. It was just a great time to be able to go and spend a few hours in the afternoon, like I said, with good food, conversation, and then also, like I said, be able to get to know the community a little bit. So you see, these are a few of my favorite places that I've been able to enjoy earlier this summer. And I wanted, like I said, just wanted to share it with you. I hope that you take the opportunity to understand that in my backyard means, hey, there's plenty of places you can go, but you really truly need to learn about your community and then take the time to enjoy it. In your home, make your home your sanctuary. Make your outdoors your sanctuary. Understand what's around your community, because you know what? It's not all about the money, because you may not have the money to go far, but you can certainly take the time to make sure that you enjoy your atmosphere, your environment, everything that you're around. But you can't do that unless you get out and try. So when people say that, hey, I don't have anywhere to go, or I want to go somewhere and I want to go on a plane. I just need to get away. And especially after the year and a half that we have had with this pandemic stuff going on, it's just been so much. This was the opportunity to just get up and do something different, to get out and enjoy life a little bit more. And of course, like I said, if you have an opportunity to travel with a job, take it all in. Don't just sit there and complain about it. Enjoy it, while you can, because you never know when those opportunities will come again, right? All right. Well, again, like I said, I hope you enjoyed this episode of 360 and Me.